Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is crystalchavonn, and today I will be giving you 10 reasons on why you should become a dental assistant. So I decided to make this video. I just got home from work. Today my work schedule is from 8 to 7. No, actually 9 to 7. I work from 9 to 7 today, so I was like, let me give what it's supposed to give with this video. So if my forehead looks a little bit shiny, child, I've been working, okay? So without further ado, let's go. Reason number 1 is the school. It does not take a lot of schooling to become a dental assistant. The schooling for me was a year. That year, it was very hard. That was a hard year, the hardest year of my life. We had a test, I kid you not, a test or a quiz like every other day. My instructor was no joke. She was no joke, but I definitely appreciate it now. I did not appreciate it back then because she was on us. She was on us like white on rice. She made sure we knew everything that we needed to know book-wise and as much as she could teach us chair-side-wise. And when I say chair-side-wise, that means physically sitting beside a patient and working with a doctor. Because that's a whole nother ball game after you graduate school. You have to learn the chair side, the physical. The schooling was hard. Don't let me tell you no story. It was hard. But if you have your mindset, you just have to focus for that 1 year. Don't go out too much. Put your head in those books. After you graduate, then live your life again. But for that year, I definitely would recommend that you focus on school. So being that dental assistant is a medical job, you will always have a job. There's always going to be someone that needs an extraction, a filling, or root canal, or bridge, or crown. There's always going to be children around that need to get their teeth clean. You're always going to need to get your teeth clean. You always have a job. It's guaranteed jobs. Dental is pretty good. Because like I said, everyone has teeth. If you're taking care of your teeth, everyone has teeth. You get my drift? The hours are good. There's some offices that work Monday through Thursday. There's some offices that work Monday through Thursday half day. There's some offices that don't work Friday at all. There's some offices each office is different. I also know there's some offices that work on Saturdays. And there's also some offices that work 7 days a week. So I'm gonna piggyback off in the hours. There's always room to make additional money, especially if you're only working like 4 days a week. You can always temp. There's a lot of temporary agencies where you can pick up that extra day that you're off, where you can pick up extra hours. So it's always room to make money in the dental field. So with the pay is definitely based off of your experience. It is based off your location. The city that I live in, you're not going to get paid the highest just because of the location where I'm at. But now if I were to travel at least an hour and a half, which I have before, that pay was great. But it definitely put a lot of wear and tear on my car. I really didn't have much time for myself because I was always on the road going to work and coming home from work. So always weigh your options. I can definitely say the pay is good. You don't get paid as much as a hygienist. It's definitely a foot in the door to see. You know what I mean? It's a foot in the door. Like I said, you can always pick up extra shifts at the temporary agency. It's always room to make money with dental. There's also a lot of offices that have benefits attached to your pay. So depending on what kind of office you decide to work at, there's incentives to work. There's incentives to make the monthly goal. You could have a monthly goal, a quarterly goal, a yearly goal. It just depends on the office that you decide to work in. So with dental assisting, you can work in several different offices, several different specialties. You can work in general dentistry, which is like the basic extractions, root canals, fillings, cleanings, bridge, crown. You can work in prosthodontics, which specializes in crowns, dentures. You can also work in endodontics, which specializes in root canals. You can work on oral surgery, which specializes in surgery from basically the neck up, depending on what location. Pediatric, which specializes in children. Periodontics, which specializes in the gum treatment. There's a lot of different specialties that you can work. So being a dental assistant, and depending on what office you do decide to work in, you are required for continuing education, especially if you are a CDA, and any person that holds like a license in the dental field. So you're a CDA or RDH, which is a registered dental hygienist, and the dentist, they all have to maintain their certification. So you don't necessarily have to be a CDA or in order to go to these continuing education courses. But if you do go to the continuing education courses, your employer will pay for you to go to these continuing education trips. And when I say they will pay you to go, some offices will pay you your hourly rate while you're there as well. Some won't. They will definitely pay for your flight in full, your room in full, your food in full. So it's like a paid vacation. You do have to go do your courses during the day. Depending on the schedule, it just depends on the schedule. But after that, after you finish with your courses, child, your free time is your free time. Just don't get in trouble because you still got to come back. So with being a dental assistant, you run into a lot of interesting patients. I've had a few patients that were like football players, hockey players. Like you just never know who you're going to meet, and you still have to treat them like they're just like the regular Joe Schmo. But you can build a lot of relationship with your patients. The longevity. If you find a good office where they treat you like you should be treated, they pay you like you should be paid, they know your worth, they honor you. It's slim pickings, but there are some offices out there that appreciate you, because without you, especially without a dental assistant, your dentist cannot work without you. They just can't. They need an assistant. And if you find a very good office, it's like you guys become family. And last but not least, because dental assistant is the way to go. Like, I love dental assisting, and I honestly cannot see myself doing something other than dental assisting. Now, mind you, yes, I do want to do something more, but what that is, I don't know. Just because I've been doing this for so long. I was burnt out on general dentistry, which is why I no longer do general dentistry. And that can be a whole nother story time. But right now, I'm content with where I am. Do I see myself doing this until I retire? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. To be honest with you, no. Your end goal should not just be stuck as a dental assistant. Do not ever stay stagnant. Always try to progress. Progression is what we need to do. We don't want to stay stagnant, because we all know stagnant water is never good, to be honest. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you all have any dental questions, drop them down below. Also, make sure you are following my Instagram. This is my Instagram. And I would love for you all to be part of my family. So until next time, bye.